Hello, all. It's me again. It's your girl, T.Tse Speaks. And this is my new podcast. So you want to find me on Facebook at T.Tse Speaks. And you can also Google me on YouTube as well. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is my new podcast. I'm going to be giving advice about just life in general, relationships, family members, trials and tribulations, children, single parenting, all the good stuff. So thank you for all your support, and let's get this podcast started. I want you to think of me as your best friend. I know some of you guys don't always agree with what I talk about, and you may not like everything I have to say, but oh my God, I swear to you, it comes from a good place. And I know that I'm not perfect, but I've been living life, so I think I'm qualified to give you guys just a little bit of advice. Today's topic is about single Black independent women syndrome. And the topic, I brought it up because I'm currently writing a book. The book is called Someone Lied to Me. And it's really just talking about all the lies that was given to me growing up about how I should operate and approach life. And I'm just like, I just woke up one day, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Excuse my profanity, I do curse. What the hell is going on? Someone lied to me. And so I just go through all these different lies. The book is going to be about 12 chapters. I'm still writing it, so make sure to look out for that book, and definitely support your girl and get the word out. And, I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to relate to it on so many levels. Someone lied to me. I'm sure someone lied to your ass too. Okay? So today's topic, with that being said, will be single Black independent women syndrome. Oh my gosh. How and where do we start? Let me think about the term single Black independent woman. It was given to me at an early age, that whole notion that, you have to be a single parent, because I was raised in a single parent household. You have to be independent, on your booty, independent. Like, I ain't no rapper, no singer, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, you gotta have your own job, your own house, your own car, your kids that's looking right, you fly, you know what I'm saying? You got the keys to the biz, you got the house keys to the mansion, all this good stuff. Nice paying job, you're independent. You don't need no man, right? You don't need no man. And so you're totally independent, and you're a Black woman, and you could just bear the weight of the world all over your shoulders. Oh my God, you take on so much. You're you got the freaking Superman S, just seared into your whole chest, and you're just totally bearing the weight of the fucking world with no or little support. This is bullshit. Someone lied to me. Who the fuck lied to me? Who the hell said that I have to do everything by myself? I've been on my own since I was 17 years old. I'm in my early 30s. I've been on my own for almost literally half of my life. And doing it all on my own. Never really had a roommate, never really, never really was dependent on anyone financially. Always held a job. You know how we Bay Area people do it? I'm from the Bay. We like to hustle and in a good way, get our grind on, get our little job on, everything. Make our own way in life. And so somebody freaking lied to me when they said that I have to do everything on my own. And here I am in my early 30s, struggling emotionally and struggling and just why do I have to pay all the bills all by myself? It's such a fucking drain on my resources. You know what I'm saying? How badass would it be if I had 3 or 4 women that are like-minded, that are always, that was already single parents as well, like me. And we got together and had a fat ass house and chipped in and purchased, this fat ass 4,000 square feet house, and we just lived comfortably. Everybody did their part, everybody, shared, Everybody paid their bills on time. It wasn't no drama. It wasn't no men like coming and going. Like we just all helped out, helped each other with the kids, like communal living, like how the I'm sorry to say, but how the Mexicans do it, how the white people do it, how the Asians do it. Like I identify as a black woman, so a lot of these podcasts is gonna be, talking from a black experience. Um, And so somebody lied to me when they said I had to bear the weight of the world all by myself with no support. It it's been crazy. Have you guys you guys know what I'm talking about. I know it's a lot of women out there, that just can do it all. They got 2 and 3 kids, like they got, households that they're running, they're working full-time jobs, they're freaking like taking our kids to basketball practice and, football practice and taekwondo and freaking gymnastic practice and just everything without or little support from their family, from the baby's dad. Like they're just fucking kicking ass. They're making my little single parenthood shit look like nothing. Like they blow me away, and they still stay in shape. They still look good. They still got their hair and nails done. They get makeup right. Nice attitude. Like, but they're doing it all on their own, and it's like, who gave us this lie that we have to be the single black independent strong woman and just do it all on our own? That's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Say it again. It's bullshit. So we have high expectations on ourselves. How crazy is that? I have this high ass expectation on myself to be just this perfect Patty. You guys remember that movie? As I said it, Perfect Patty. What the hell was that movie called? Why Did I Get Married? And Janet Jackson played the role of Miss Perfect Patty. And I know you guys saw that movie and Why Did I Get Married To? And we all know what happened in the Why Did I Get Married To movie. And the shit was just fucked up. Like trying to be perfect is because we got this single, strong black woman, independent woman syndrome going on. And it's like the ship can be literally like sinking, and we won't raise a finger or a yelp to say, hello, I need support, I need help. Hey there, black man who helped me bring these kids into the world but did not support me financially. I need your support. Hey there, sister of mine, blood related. Hey there, brother of mine, blood related. Hey there, cousin of mine, blood related. I need help. I'm drowning, or maybe I'm about to drown, and I'd rather not drown with my fucking 3 and 4 kids by my goddamn self. I'd rather just have support. We don't know how to ask for help. Bottom line, black women, a lot of us, including myself, we don't know how to ask for help. You know why we don't know how to ask for help? Because our black asses was trained from an early age, kids, we better not ask for help. As a young, strong, black, independent woman, if you ask for help, you are weak. Who in the hell gave us that? Who gave us that lie? That's a lie. Another thing that comes to mind is, outside of putting all that like pressure on ourselves, is what comes along with that? Depression and anxiety, and neglecting ourselves, because we're putting so much of the outside weight of the world on us. Like we cannot bear it all. Like 3 things are going to happen. 3 of these things, 1 or 2, 3, or all of them, a combination of all of them. Number 1, you're going to get depressed. But you're not going to know that you're depressed. Why is that, you ask? Because you're going to be going ahead full steam with the daily, agenda, the daily tasks, just trying to get through the fucking day, trying to get the kids to school on time, trying to get on time, trying to get to work on time, trying to make sure the bills are paid, trying to pick the kids up from school on time, all by yourself, battling traffic, battling, bad bosses and their attitudes and coworkers and, the stresses of the baby daddy text messages coming and going, and his fucking ass ain't doing shit, and he ain't paying the child support on time, and you stressed out, but you don't know how to ask him for what you need because you are what? A strong black independent woman, right? And it boosts your ego to kind of do it all by yourself. Now we're having a conversation. This is an ego thing. So you get depressed. You get depressed because you're doing all this shit and you're just running on autopilot, and it's not fair for you or for anybody around you. And so what are you doing? What happens when you get depressed? You get irritable, you get, anxious, you get freaking, pissed off easily, you may be snappy, like you may lose weight, you may just withdraw, you may not even have enough energy or time for yourself, dude, for your fucking self. Another thing, you get anxious. Oh my God, I am totally high anxiety. When I wake up with my mind doing laps around the day, like my mind is running all the time thinking about what it is that I have to do. Almost creating situations where it shouldn't even happen. Like shit just shouldn't happen. But because I put it out there in the universe early on at 6 o'clock in the goddamn morning when I rolled over and got up from bed, now the universe has to match the energy that I put out there, which is anxiety filled, anxiety ridden, dreading the day, wondering, waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm running on anxiety ridden fuel. And it's because what? I'm a single Black independent woman. Okay. What's another thing that we do when we are single Black independent women? We neglect ourselves. I'm guilty of this. And oh my God, I will totally be the first to say and pat my goddamn self on the back. I really try to keep a tight shift and make sure I work out and make sure, I eat right and make sure I'm mindful and meditation and taking time for myself. But even then, I still have the capacity to neglect myself in such a way where I'm no use to my household. And that sucks. Why do we neglect ourselves? Why? Because we're too overworked and overwhelmed with the demands of being single parents or the demands of just being a strong Black independent woman, holding that title like so dear to our hearts, where if we dare let it go and say, I'm not perfect, I can't do everything, my ego is not stroked when I have all these demands on me, and we just take a deep breath, we stop caring about ourselves and what matters. That sucks. And I can totally go on and on about unpacking that part, neglecting ourselves, but I won't for the sake of the audience. But y'all know how y'all neglect yourselves. Y'all know y'all ain't got y'all toenails done in like 4 months. Y'all know y'all need to trim y'all bushes down there between y'all legs. You guys know that you guys have not been in the gym as much as you guys wanted to, and as the freaking 2017 New Year's resolution came and went by January, you was not in the gym anymore. And why? Because you too focused on being a strong, independent Black woman and having the weight of the world on your shoulders. You don't have enough time for yourself. That's not fair. Well, how does it serve you? How does it serve you to have the weight of the world on your shoulders? I said it earlier. For me, it's an ego boost to think I'm important. I feel important, like somebody needs me. I must be important. Somebody's validating, their need for me. But what they really are doing is sucking the fucking resources out of me, where I don't have enough for myself and barely for my goddamn daughter. How? Crab in a bucket effect. Crab in a bucket effect. It's right there. So how does being a strong, independent Black woman serve you in that way? Because it's not serving me well. But that's just me. Maybe it ain't for y'all, but for me, for sure. So another thing is that I know when people, are asking me to do things, sometimes I have a guilty feeling for saying no. But we must remind ourselves, I heard somewhere that no is a complete sentence. Just try it. Try it tonight. Try it after you listen to the podcast. Somebody's going to ask you some shit, and you're going to look and say, I don't really want to do this, but you're going to compromise. You're going to battle in your mind. You're gonna say, well, I really want to please this person. Well, they wouldn't be asking me if they didn't need it. Whatever excuse you want to give yourself for, betraying your inner self by not telling them no, just telling the truth. Just say no and then zip it. N-O, period. It's done. Conversation is over. You don't have to explain yourself, even to your kids. Just try. It's so hard. I'm just getting anxiety thinking about it. It's so hard. It's hard to just say no. Why? Because we feel guilty because we want to people please. We want to people please. We want to be liked. We want to feel needed. We want to get our ego stroked. We want to feel important. You know what I'm saying? We want to be the go-to person. They will get that shit somewhere else. If they don't get it from you, trust and believe they'll be getting it from somewhere else. Get used to saying no. Get rid of that strong black woman independent syndrome. Get rid of it. It's not serving you well. So again, no is a complete sentence. So I just spent some time, talking about what I break down in, my lie number 1 on my book. Someone lied to me that I have to be a strong black independent woman. I want to talk about some self-care tips because I know I broke it down. I don't want to bruise anybody's, strong independent black woman ego, okay? But I want to give you guys some self-care tips because I think it's important that we carve out and be intentional about taking care of ourselves, because if we don't take care of ourselves, we cannot continue to take care of our children or our aging parents or a family member or the community. We can't build, what I'm saying, if we ain't taking care of ourselves. We ain't no use for nobody. Some things I like to do to take care of myself. I like to take baths. I know it sounds cliche. I know it sounds, like the typical woman thing to do, but god damn it, it feels so good. I put some Epsom salt in that bath, some lavender Epsom salt. I soak, I bring my laptop, I set it on the toilet. I know I'm getting detail, I love details. I set the laptop on the toilet, I put on my Netflix, and I freaking chill, and I also have a glass of wine if it is one of them days. And I just chill for 20-30 minutes and soak in the bathtub and just be. Just sit and just be. Another thing is, you'd be surprised how great your energy will change around if you just get your hair and nails done. Like, I totally underestimate getting my toenails done. I don't like really getting my fingernails done because, I work out so much and to me it's just a fucking waste of money and time. The paint just chips, like the moment you get out of the nail shop, you press the car keys on your button and the nail chip, the paint chips. And it's just a waste of money. But for my toenails, I like getting my toenails done. I can do my own hair, thank God. Just pamper yourself, like glam up a little bit. You'd be surprised how people will respond to your energy and your aura if they know that you feel good about yourself. Do something that's going to make you feel good about yourself. We take all this time grooming. Now we're really having a conversation. We take all this time grooming our men, giving them money for their haircuts and their beard cuts, grooming our kids, taking hours out of our day to wash and dry and comb and style our baby's hair, make sure they got on the flyest Jordans, make sure they got on the new gear for school, but we don't take care of ourselves. Why is that? I'll wait. Because we are strong, independent black women, and we are too strong, independent, and black to take care of ourselves. We got to knock it off. Get your hair and nails done, pamper yourself, do something special for you. Another thing is I like to read a book. I'm not going to lie. I like to just sit and chill and just literally read a book. Get off my phone, get off of the computer, cut the TV off, and just submerge my energy and my thoughts and my mind in a good book. Right now I'm reading narratives of the Negro slaves and Frederick Douglass and how he, was building I don't even know if he was like building something. I gotta get the book, but I don't feel like getting it right now. But just, anyways, read a book. Another thing is meditate. Cliche again. I agree completely. But my God, when you just sit and just focus and close your eyes, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and really just let your mind drift away into whatever it can go, you'll be surprised when you open your eyes and readjust to the crazy world around us, how calm and gentle your spirit will be. Your spirit will thank you for it. I'm a weirdo. I'll be honest and say that. I like to think that our spirits are like little gamers. We're gamers, and we're like Mario brothers in a game, in Super Mario Brothers. And when we do things to uplift us and honor us, we get points from the gods above. We get those little gold coins, the bling 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 bling. We get all those cool points every time we work out. We get bling 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 bling. Coins are just like falling into our dashes, our stash of points. Every time we get our hair and nails done, every time we say no, and leave it at that, we get bling 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 bling. Every time we meditate, every time we take up a new book or a hobby, anytime we do anything to edify ourselves, bling 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 bling. Like, we are gearing up. We are getting points. We are like, a game system. That's what our bodies are. And our souls is the little character in the game running around, running over, the potholes and demons and the enemies and fighting and warding off, enemies and all this extra shit, right? And every time we just stop and do something that's, cool and edifying for us, bling, 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 we get cool points. So that's my show for tonight. I wanted to just touch on, the lie of single black independent woman syndrome. Let me know what you guys think about it. Comment, like, tag, share, subscribe. Someone lied to me. Look out for that book. That book is going to just really detail all the other lies that I was, for some reason, given growing up. A lot of you guys are going to relate to it, like almost every word for word. I'm not playing. Make sure to go check me out on Facebook, T.Tse Speaks, YouTube. Let me know what you guys think about it, and I will talk to you guys next time. All right, take care. Love you guys. Bye.